Okay, dah boleh kot.
Okay.
Ya, Assalamualaikum. Today we will do some interview with IR Dr. Budiman Azali bin Basir. Okay. First of all, I representative for Group 6 from Engineering Society. My name is Muhammad Akram and this is my friend Muhammad Nazwan Afiq bin Muhammad Nizam. Okay. For the interview, first question, I will ask to Doctor, why did you go into engineering?
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi. Okay, thank you for having me for this interview. Alright, okay, what the question is why I go into engineering, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Basically, from my tertiary background, okay, I'm in science stream. Then my option is either science, non-science. So at that time, I think at that time, the mechatronic engineering is just being introduced. Okay, just being introduced. There are only a few high learning institutions that offer mechatronic. So I was very intrigued with the concept of mechatronic engineering, meaning the combine of mechanical and electrical and electronic. So this kind of engineer will have this basic background of mechanical and some sort of electronic also lah. Okay, and what most intriguing me is about the robotic. Okay, that's why I took engineering, especially in mechatronic. So my degree is in mechatronics, my master is also mechatronic, but my PhD is in control.
Okay. Okay, for the second question, what is the biggest challenge you have ever faced as an engineer before?
All right, okay, that's a very good question. Okay, I think I mean obligated to tell you what you are going to face when you in real life work scenario as engineer. Okay. First of all, okay, most of the students, I wouldn't say all, but most of the students think to go to the university just to get the cert. Okay, not the knowledge, the cert. Actually, it's wrong. Okay, even though I cannot blame the student themselves because the saying in Malay also in most of the universities also say, okay, balik genggam segulung ijazah kan. It's not right lah. Okay, even though you have the cert, you don't have the skill and knowledge to apply what you learn, then it's going to be really challenge. All right. Okay, if you think, okay, after you graduate, then your life is going to be easy, and that's totally wrong. Okay, your challenge is just started. If you look at like other professional, like doctor, lawyer, okay, other professional, okay, after they graduate, their struggle is just start after they graduate. Even though few years back, there's case that doctor commit suicide because of stress, right? Lawyer quit to become a lawyer and all. So for engineer, that's the same cases. All right. The first 3 years is the most toughest. Okay, the first 3 years. Okay, it's going to win. Let's say you graduate engineer. Okay, what field that you join for the in industry, that's the challenge. Okay, the first 3 years is the challenge. So my advice is you have to be prepared. Okay, you have to be prepared. You have to have a mindset that okay, the first 3 years are going to struggle as engineer. Okay, after 3 years, then okay, after 3 years, if you stick to that same place, same industry, right, then you should be okay.
Alright, thank you, Doctor. Good evening, Doctor. My name is Surendra Nalakibalakrishan. Sorry for the delay, Doctor. I've entered the Google Meet a bit late.
Never mind, it's okay.
Okay. So question number 3, have you ever developed any new engineering skill in past years?
Come again?
Have you developed any new engineering skills in the past years?
Past year meaning, okay, actually, I've been engineer for about 10 years and academician also is about 10 years. Now, okay, all right, you say what kind of skill, if you become a professional engineer, okay, they have that, they have this rule, continuous professional development, meaning you have to, every year you have to continuous your skill and development. Okay, then you have to improve or not, you will not, your professional engineer will not be approved for the following years. Okay, it can be in term of further study, I mean research and all. Okay, so you say that for the past 5 years, meaning 5 years as engineer or as a academician, I would say both, both. Okay, as an engineer, the last 5 years my team developed a new type of machine to in semiconductor. Yes, and then for the academician, yes, I doing a lot of research of new engineering stuff like that. Okay.
Alright, thank you, Doctor. Good explanation. So question number 5. How do you balance the question number 4, Doctor? What is the most difficult project you have worked on, and how did you get through the challenging task?
Okay.
The difficult project.
For sure, you are referring during my years as engineer, right? Okay, the toughest thing I will say, develop new, because I'm in automation. Okay, in automation. So in automation, we have to compete with other competitors. Okay, so for example, the MNC company that I work with is from Japan. Okay, we are building. We are a maker for a machine for semiconductor. Okay, so to develop that machine that can produce faster and reliable machine compared to other competitor. That's the challenge. Okay, in year 2004, so our team make a new semiconductor machine. Okay, during the semiconductor exhibition in Singapore, we come first place. We made a modular machine for semiconductor industry. That's it.
Thank you, Doctor.
Okay, Doctor. Okay, for my question, between social and technical, how do you apply this concept into your work?
What's your question again, please? Between what?
Between social and technical, macam mana doktor will how do you balance the social and technical aspect of engineering in your terms?
How I balance the social? Do you mean what mean by social, please?
Social macam your communication with other engineer, or your soft skill in terms of how do you work.
Oh, they made the soft skill. Okay, the soft skill. They will develop gradually. Okay, first you will not become directly a manager and all. Okay, and my last post in industry was engineering manager. So it took me around 6 years to get to that spot. Okay, that's what it's considered fast. All right, normally it would take 10 years. Okay, 3 years you are engineer. If you become a senior engineer within 5 years, it's considered fast. Okay, it's considered very, very fast career progress. All right. So when you're engineer, you are responsible to your technician only. Okay. So how you organize your team? Okay, it will be monitored by your supervisor or your senior management. Okay. If you can handle it well, okay, you can progress throughout the ladder. Okay, of course you need some soft skill like management skill and all. And this is not so easy in engineering, okay, because you are handling most technical stuff. Most of them is technical stuff. So my advice is you try to adopt what kind of social skill you learn during your your study. That's why they have a PLO, right? A team skill, yeah, teamwork, right? The teamwork is PLO number what? 8 or 6, 8 or 6 lah,
So,
right?
between social and technical is important lah for
Yes.
engineering. They about 50-50 or like what? The percentage of the
That
social and
one I
technical.
cannot say how much. I couldn't say 50-50 or 70-30. It depends on the situation.
Okay.
Okay, it depends on the situation.
So, over the past year, engineering has changed. So, how do you see engineer change in the future?
Okay. For my observation, yes, engineering changed a lot. Now because we are going to become that is more emphasized now because to have a real engineers, I think we need more TVET personnel compared to engineers. Okay, if we produce a lot of engineers that not really become an engineers, that could be a really problem. Big problem. That's why you can see most of the company wouldn't pay much for the engineers
Yes.
because they're not having real engineers. Okay, the skill of engineer is not there. I wouldn't say all, but most of them. Okay, so that's why they are willing. I mean, the pay is quite low because they want to see. They want to be proven as engineer. Then they willing to pay big money for them.
So, compared to company outside of Malaysia, how the difference between the
Come again?
different pay engineer in Malaysia and outside overseas?
You compare to which state?
Maybe Singapore.
Oh, Singapore. Okay. First of all, you have to know this mean the economy. Okay, you have to compare the economy. You have to compare the currency also. All right. Okay. Even though you went to Singapore, okay, even though you go to Singapore, they still evaluate the same thing. Only the currency is different. Okay. In Singapore, they pay you up 3,000 Sing dollar. In Malaysia also they have pay you 3,000 ringgit. Still the same, but compared to the currency exchange, they're different. Even though you go to Singapore as a junior engineer, you still have to suffer for about 3 years to become a real engineer there. Okay? If you don't believe me, you can go, make a survey from the engineers, okay, most of the students who went there, okay, what is their feedback, okay? Basically, okay, as an example, basically, they work in same MNC company, okay? Like myself, last time I work in MNC from Japan. I also have a counterpart in Singapore, okay? Their pay is still the same as me. I receive 3K of Malaysian ringgit. They also receive 3K of Sing dollars. The difference is the currency exchange.
Okay. So it depends on.
That's it.
Okay, doctor. So okay, this is question for fresh graduate lah. In your opinion, quality that fresh graduate need to become successful engineer?
Okay, very good question. Okay, the quality of fresh graduate to become an engineer. Right. Okay, they need to have the skill and knowledge and the mentality of engineers. Okay, engineer is problem solving, technical problem solving. Okay, what I see for the young fresh graduate, if they have face problem, they are not able to solve it in technical ways. They still depend on their bosses to solve it. We depend on the senior engineer. Like simple problem solving, they should able to solve it. You know, let me tell a story for you. Okay, do you know Tesla, Nikola Tesla?
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
he's an engineer, right? He's
Yes.
not a scientist. He's an engineer actually. Okay, he can do in electrical. You know Thomas Edison?
Yes.
You know Thomas Edison?
Yes,
Yes.
doctor.
Engineer, right? Do you know that Tesla worked for Thomas Edison before?
Not sure.
Are you not sure? Okay. When Tesla graduate, he applied to work with GE Electrical, the Edison company. You know what Edison do to him? You know, it doesn't come for interview like face to face, okay, blah 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 blah. No, he sent Tesla to solve one problem, technical problem.
Okay.
So Tesla went there. The whole night Tesla spent it trying to solve, and then when he solved it, he come to see Edison. He said, "Okay, the problem is this is the problem. I solve it." That's why Tesla got a job.
So the qualities is how we solve the problem is the most important, right?
No, so problem is also inside the quality.
Okay.
Okay, inside the quality. But what I'm saying is, it's not the cert. Okay, the cert is just to approve, mean to certify.
Okay.
Okay, the cert is not a guarantee that okay. The knowledge,
Yes. Okay.
the knowledge. I give you some analogy, all right? I give you some good analogy so you guys can understand it more. Okay, let's say you have a driver license to drive a trailer. Okay, you have a driver license to drive a trailer, but you don't know how to drive a trailer. Then how? When you go to a truck company, I still have to practice some more before I can really drive. You think the truck company will hire you or pay you the salary of a truck driver? You say, okay, for the time being, I want to be the co-pilot lah, or the cleaner kan. But you asking for the pay of a driver. That's the problem that most employee having now.
Yes.
Yeah. Rather than only you have the driver license, you need also know really how to drive. That's what I'm saying. Okay.
Yes.
Other than you have the cert that qualify you as an engineer, you also need to have the skill of engineers, mentality of engineers.
Is it experience also important?
Yeah, experience also is important. That's why you have to go for practical training to gain some sort of little bit of experience. Okay, before you go to the real life, in real industry life later. So my advice is for the fresh engineer, okay, you have to be prepared, okay. You have to prepare. You have to go struggle, okay, struggle. Meaning during your study time is your honeymoon time, okay.
Yes.
Once you graduate, your honeymoon is over, okay. Your honeymoon is over. Some students thought, okay, during my study time is my tougher life, blah blah blah. After I graduate, I go to be very enjoy life. No, professional, no. You can ask any professionalism, any professional job lah, lawyer, doctor. Okay, the first 3 years, you have to be very patient.
Okay. Okay, doctor. I understand. So that's why a lot of students after graduate did not become an engineer maybe.
Come in.
For me, engineer is quite hard, quite struggle. It's like dia bermain dengan nyawa kan. So it's quite tough to become engineer. And dia punya
Exactly,
proses,
precisely.
dia punya
Okay, very correct. Okay, very true. That's why you see, okay, I don't want to be engineer. Dia buka kedai bandar, dia buka something they jual. I mean, they do business that not related to what they study. Meaning they only give up lah.
Yes. Okay, that's all for me.
Okay. Thank you, Doctor, for join our interview session. Okay, that's all
Sorry,
from
terlupa dia buka kamera balik on tadi kan. Tadi saya suruh.
that's all
Okay.
from us. Thank you, Doctor.
Okay, thank you for having me. Okay, Assalamualaikum. Selamat
Salam.
petang.
Thank you,
Okay,
Doctor.
bye.
Thank you, Doctor.
Okay. Pada ni ada record kan?
Okay, aku ada record. Kita tengok balik.
Bobby bateri pula tadi.
Okay.